Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about edge computing. Before we get into the video though, make sure you subscribe and make sure you hit that like button and do all that good stuff to help us out grow as a channel, so you can get all the videos about technology and the new technology that'll be coming out in the future. So let's get into the video. Now, edge computing, right, is the practice of capturing, storing, processing, and analyzing data near the client where the data is generated instead of in a centralized data processing warehouse. Okay, now edge computing, right, some people will say that edge computing makes the speed of the internet or networks faster. Okay, so one question is, why does it matter? Why does edge computing matter? And the thing is that the data processing and storage will occur at or near edge devices. IoT and mobile endpoints can react to critical information in near real time. Okay, so that's something that is good, because honestly, if it's not possible for that to actually happen, then the speed of any data being processed or the speed of these IoT devices and internet devices won't be able to process things fast. And as of right now, we want things fast. We want things instant. We want the information to come faster. We don't want to wait for the buffering symbol to pop up. We don't want to sit there and just wait. We don't want to be patient of now. We want to actually get things instant. So another question is, all right, is edge computing the future? Now, edge computing is a key to a high-speed future. The accelerating rollout of lightning-fast 5G networks by carriers around the world may be getting all the buzz, but a concept known as edge computing could hold the key to the success of high-speed intelligent connectivity. Okay, so with edge computing, right, some people say that even though you got 5G networks out there and it's lightning fast and stuff, that doesn't really, that's already popular and getting buzz, right? But the thing is, you cannot go past edge computing, because edge computing will make all of that be able to work and be able to synchronize. That edge computing is going to be the main part of why it's going fast, because edge computing is going to make the data be able to be processed faster and easier without you having to without having warehouses and being centralized data, and all of those data had to be processed each time or through a process, and it makes it go slow, so you won't be able to get the data or make the internet or networks go faster. So honestly, in my opinion, it sounds like edge computing is something that will change how the future is and how fast the speed is for the networks. Now, some people ask, is a smartphone an edge device? And these edge devices can include many different things, such as IoT sensors, an employee's notebook computer, their latest smartphones, the security cameras, or even the internet connected microwave oven in the office break room. Now, edge gateways themselves are considered edge devices within an edge computing infrastructure. Okay, now there are common uses for edge computing, and for edge computing it takes like 3 forms, and honestly, for one of them is mobile, or phones, vehicles, or drones, for instance. And edge computing makes all that more, how can I say it? Not simple, but it makes it more easier, and it makes things way more faster in the eye of a human. And honestly, in my opinion, I think that edge computing will be the future. And will it be a career? Will it be something that you want to join in? Will it be a future job? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know about that part, but I know for a fact though that edge computing will be part of the future and will help bring in faster horizon, bringing in fast networks, and bringing in 5G and any other G out there. that's going to be higher than 5G and bringing in faster and higher fast networks and internet speed. So honestly, edge computing is going to be the future. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers so we can be doing mini giveaways for you guys. And I see you in the next video. Later.